All right, we're going to try this again, right? This is Morning Coffee episode 5. We've completed the first week. Believe it or not, it feels great, but I do not. Just give me a second. A brother's got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to be able to have my head on, man. I can't do this without my headgear, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom. We'll get it right. That's all right. That's all right. We're not upset about anything here. Okay, there we go. Man, we've had a worm full moon. We've had a lot of things. We're hitting this again. We're trying this on season 3, episode 5. We're going to finish this week out right. Today's the full moon energy. We got a lot to talk about, things you didn't know, and much, much more. Boom, baby. Yo, I love that intro. It doesn't matter how hard or how many times I play it, it's gonna be the same. We have much to talk about. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of the week, we had that segment. We have a segment here that is dedicated to things you didn't know, sponsored by Zulu Vape, right? So we had learned that actually Oreo cookies is the knockoff brand from another company called Hydrox. Hydrox this drew my curiosity first off, okay. Right. It drew a curiosity that I gotta tell you we need to discuss right now. I got it here live right here. It came in this morning and I gotta say, oh my, oh my. Let me say how excited I am first off to be able to like have it here. Okay, when you open it up, right? Which I did early this morning, right? I'm a kid, man. Look at this thing, man. It's got it's got Hydrox. It's actually got the name. It's a very similar looking cookie. Okay, it's a very similar looking cookie. Okay, did they do it? Oh, okay, I was gonna say if they did that perfectly, holy cow! I'm noticing a lot more cream going on here. This is what I gotta tell you. Look at that creaminess going on there, the cream filling, so to speak. What is happening here? I gotta say, the chocolate morsel and everything like that. You know, this isn't my first time eating one. This is my second time, right? I had one this morning, and I gotta tell you, mm, I get why. Mm. You hear that? Crunchy, right? Mm-hmm. Mm. I like to squish my Oreo. How do you eat your Oreo? Mm. Mm. It's so polite to do this when you're taste testing something. You know what I'm saying? It tastes like chocolate, and then there's this wafer that comes in the end. Holy cow! There's a lot of this. I get it now. I get it. I get it. I get what's happening right now. Brothers and sisters, we have to get this word out. We have to talk about, first off, how much is a box of Oreos, right? $4 or $5. Hydrox is $15. So maybe that's what Oreo is good on. You know what I mean? You got to give them that credit. Good cookie. I like the vanilla one. I like the lemon one. They've got a lot of different flavors. I think they went a little too far with. But hey, everybody's palate is different. I'm with it. But I got to tell you, when it came to the Hydrox, they did a wafer that blended with the chocolate. And I get why Oreo did what they did. I mean, when somebody opens the door for you to do this, you know what I mean? Like when, you know what I mean, to make money, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, seriously, that's $15, and we're still gonna make a killing. if we sell it at $1.25 a pack. So we'll have the knockoff of the knockoff, sell it for that, and then we'll sell ours at 5, so they'll think it's awesome. Makes no sense, the pricing of things, but I gotta tell you, Hydrox, salute. My hats are off to you. I like what you're doing there. I like what you're working with. It's well played, you know what I'm saying? We've had a lot of things in our lives that are disappointing beyond less than expectation, and we've had a couple of things that are pretty amazing, and I gotta tell you, I am way amped up about this Hydrox. Like, now I have to try it. Like, how do you eat Oreo? Seriously, I have to try it. Mine, I'm gonna try mine. Like, I gotta try it in some milk. We gotta do that. That's a must. We gotta do blizzards or milkshake and creme brulee. I don't know, sundaes perhaps. There's just a whole plethora. I'm going to use my $15 wisely. I'll just say that much. That's all we got to do, man. That's what it is. Okay, brothers and sisters, this is the part of the show where you guys do all the talking and I do all the listening. That's right. Whoa, what happened to my face? I got all slender. What is going on, man? Did you see that? This is what we call rep your city, your culture, your tribe. Shout outs worldwide. Let me give these boys a little, these brothers a little bit of an expansion. Okay, I love this. This is Funny Bone and Little Mike. They are amazing brothers. Check out their album, and you already know I gotta hit you with some of that native love. So let's hear it. Little Mike and Funny Bone smack it on us this morning as we rep our cities and our states. Oh, you guys can't hear that, can you?
Give me an extra plate. It's going down.
It's going down.
Ooh, fried bread. Ooh, fried bread. Ooh, fried bread.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, fried bread. Ooh, fried bread. Ooh, fried bread. Ooh, fried bread.
Yeah.
Ooh, fried bread.
Yeah.
Cause we the fried bread snacking, 49 crashing, fill it out, beat it up, bow wow packing. We the fried bread snacking, 49 crashing, fill it out, beat it up, bow wow packing. Make the fried bread, 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 make the fried bread. Grease popping when the fried bread dropping. Smell it in the air, got everybody stopping. From the fairgrounds, it ain't the sign. Them other people like it, but us Indians complain. Give me the chili, the beans, commodity cheese. Pile on top, I'm easy to please. If they make it right, fried bread's all you need. And if they make it right, I'ma need an extra piece, yo. I got the dough, I'm making fast stacks. It leaves tracks when you make a greasy batch. Fried bread, power, then devour. Now you all sleeping for an hour. You got the soft ones that ain't.
I got it now. Here we go. Reppin'. Here we go. Tiffany Dubas, Biloxi, Mississippi, repping in your city and your state. Kelly Kell is repping her state. OHIO with 2 stars, Ohio. The Patriots hitting with us. Grand Rising and his city, Kenton, Ohio. Bada boom. Yeah, that's right. Little Mike and Funny Bone. Share. God, everybody stomping. Yeah. Grand Rising, April Robinson, Australia. Bada boom, bada bing. Shout outs is on the chain.
At first bite, make you close your eyes. Gonna make another batch and cheat my diet. Fried bread is where my weakness hides. It really does. Yeah.
Michigan in the house with Anna Wilson. Anna, ooh, check her out on 721 TikTok, baby. The Anna 721.
Mix it up, roll it out, you can pick the sides. Better get the tongs, it'll pop you in the fries. Flip it around the golden brown.
Listen, let me tell you something. Fry bread is something that is monumental, and you can get some serious arguments over it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Seriously, like, we can rep some serious arguments, dude. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh! Colorado, Rocky Mountains.
Make the fried bread, make the fried bread.
Boom.
Make the fried bread, make the fried bread. Make the fried bread, make the fried bread.
Jolette, Yolette, Illinois, reppin'. Dude. I can't help it. I love those guys. That was Rep Your City, Tribe, or Culture. You can do it any way you like. That's what I'm talking about. It's all about respecting and loving who you are. Let's get to one of my favorite parts of our show, which is I Bet You Didn't Know. So you have Snapple that has things you didn't know called cool facts or real facts, and they have numbers. What I thought was interesting is I wanted to find out and did some research, and I found out that actually real fact #0 is half of the things in the cap may or may not be real. So it makes me like have to dig into some facts and find out. A full moon is 9 times brighter than a half moon. I don't okay, we're gonna go with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know because a half moon technically would be a full moon. A full moon is 9 times brighter than a half moon, but if you technically look at it, the moon is broke up into quarters. So a half moon, I think they're meaning a quarter moon. Okay, because a full moon is actually a half moon, right? Because that's only showing 2 sides out of the 4 quarters of a moon. Now that I've done the math here on live. So there you go. That's the average human eats 8 spiders in his or her lifetime while sleeping. I'm just gonna let that marinate for a little bit. I don't know what to say about that. I don't know how to handle that approach. Oh, that's right. I forgot I have this thing here. Oh, that's so much easier to have your guys' comments. I'm trying to lean this thing like I don't know what is wrong with me. I had the thing the whole time. Yeah, I've been listening to him for years, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing that's interesting, right? Little Mike, and they call him Funny Bone, right? Little Mike and Funny Bone. They're brothers. They're not twins. 5 years apart in age. Great bros. Christian rappers, right? A lot of people don't know that they're Christian rappers, right? They represent by their walk and their talk. So that's something I love about those guys. But anyway, they're not recruiters for their religion. You know what I'm saying? No matter her size, she still shines the same brightness. Okay, barf. Tiffany said barf. So eating ants or spiders is not a big deal if you're sleeping, because if you don't know, it didn't happen, right? Nice fact, 675 is more than 180 countries celebrate Earth Day together on April 22nd. I'm looking forward to checking that out. Do you know what I mean? Checking it out. We're going to do something special here. We have to do something special. Earth Day is important. Celebrating our mother is a big deal. I'll probably team up with somebody like Moonchild and Anna because you know what I mean, and maybe Maria Mariposa. We really have to do a quadriplegic show. Wait a minute, that didn't. Never mind. I heard the word quad. Okay, sorry. Anyway, the bullfrog is the only animal that never sleeps. Never knew that. Never knew that. Do you know what I mean? It's nice to know, but never knew that. These are fun facts that we all should not need to know, but need to know, sort of. It's kind of interesting to know, despite the hump in the camel's back. They're straight. Their spines are straight. This is interesting. That's all I got to say is interesting, okay? When you're dealing with interesting news, they're fun facts that you didn't know. Brought to you by ZuluVape.com. Check that out. That's all I got to say. Now let's get on to what I got it. What's the hype all about? The full moon is upon us, right? And we got an interesting thing going on with that because the worm full moon is here and the energy is crazy. You're dealing with a lot of hospitals who have high activity going on. You got the police department that have high issues going on. You have the schools who have their issues going on. So don't tell me the moon. This is just the bad stuff. They don't talk about the good stuff, right? So let's talk about some of the good stuff and let's get into the moon report. It didn't work. Let's try that again. Let's get into, shall we, the moon report. Alrighty then. I think that is like, do you guys get the? It's a phenomenal, like, you don't even know how much time it took to create and edit, and I just think it's hysterical when you laugh at your own jokes and you can't get it out. You guys are getting moon kisses every day. It's just cool, man. I mean, how do you not like that, right? No, my gosh, it is awesome. Yo, rookie, we need to celebrate Earth Day every day. Indeed, celebrating that every day. I'm with you on that. The Patriot Moonshine says, no matter her size, she still shines the same brightness. Hey, that's true there, sister. It's like the clouds and everything else gets in the way of the light. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's so deep, dude. You know, I'm with you, though. All right, let's get into today's energy. The moon report talks to us and gives us energies, and I affiliate these energies with numerology, right? So when I look at today's energy of illumination, we're at 100%, but I want to know what that 100 means. Give me that hundo. You know what I'm saying? That hundo is pretty interesting. 100 is sending you a message from the spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors. They will be redirected by the divine forces when you are following your spiritual path. Following your spiritual path, I get it. I'm totally digging the knowledge there, right? And then we have the Julian date, 76. Angel number 76 signifies that guardian spirits are by your side while you are fulfilling the targets of the divine forces with all the enthusiasm and energy. Dude, that is a really deep, meaningful number. And I really am looking into the 76 energy, which is today, the 76th. Some people don't go by the months of the year. They go by the day of the year. I know when I was in the military, that's what they taught us was the Julian dates. This is the 76th day in this year. And if we want to look at the energy of today, we're looking at 318. 318 tells us and asks us to get out of our cocoons, step with confidence, and let your peers recognize you for your talents and skills. I like it. I think there's a spell issue there, but that's okay. I think what's great about this is it's telling me to step outside of my cocoon. I gotta tell you, man, I'm like into a lot of the signs, and I think we pass by signs a lot of the times, right? We pass them by, and it's like it's very frustrating when things happen, and I'm like, I look back, and I'm like, whoa, I could have seen that, man. I should have seen that, bro. I should have seen it. Why didn't I see it, man? And then I realize, like, oh, okay. Now it's time to pay attention. You know what to do, and now it's time to do that. So using the energy of the moon and the Julian date and the numbers, like what does the 318 mean to you? What does that number mean to you? I want to know how it hits you guys. How does that 100 hit you guys? You know what I'm saying? How does that 76 hit you guys? Some people will break it up and say 318. Some people will add it to it and say, hey, that's 21. You know what I mean? 21 might hit you in a way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the 100 is 1 and 00 infinity, right? Or maybe the 76 is is 7 minus 6 or 7 plus 6? What number's hitting you when you're seeing all these numbers today? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know in the comments below. And then you look at the moon energy report and you're going to say it's at the fullness, and that is why we have the Yona Pal blown up. We are smashing those hashtag worm moons because we are 100%, ladies and gentlemen. We are doing it, man. It's doing great, man. Hold on, I got something for you guys. This is what it is. Oh, man, where's the button at? Yeah. Get that energy, man. We're doing good, dude. We're good, man. Yo, check it out. Earlier today, I did a card pull, okay? And the card pull was a group card pull. And I want to share that with you all right now. We had let me see if I can get this better, like closer. Maybe that is a better way to do it. I think it might be a little bit, it was too low this morning, even for the youngin's eyes. So that's it. We got the first card right there was buried. Then we got the upper world card. Okay. And then the third one was honoring your altar. And this is interesting, the legacy that is carried on in this pull this morning. For me, the resonation of this pull this morning had to do about like understanding, like, you're not guaranteed tomorrow. Take every day as a blessing because not everybody got to wake up today. Okay. I dealt with something earlier and I'm still dealing with it. It's not over yet, obviously, but there's a youngin who woke up this morning, who's very close to me and my family, his family, obviously. And, his mom was in a horrible accident this morning and she didn't make it. She didn't make it. And so for me, this pull has a lot to do with, like in the conversation I had with him this morning was, look, and I had to get off of morning coffee to be there for him because, that's just what we do as family. But one of the things I told him was like, listen, man, I'll walk with you. I'll help you honor her legacy so she doesn't die. She'll never die this way. We're going to make sure we carry on her name, and you're her descendant and direct descendant. And so we're going to make sure we do this forever. So that honoring that altar, that, and a lot of things too. Let me get this straight. Understanding what's buried in the dirt and honoring what's buried in the dirt is a whole new ceremony that I could get into. I could probably do an episode on it. Do you know what I mean? Really could do an episode on it. On this buried in the earth. There's a technique that is done, and this has been like hundreds of years, okay, about being buried under the earth and getting that spiritual awakening in a ceremonial self-care type way. That is a real ceremony. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's definitely it must be done. Just go bury yourselves, okay? Like it has to be done with trusted people who know about it, because I don't need somebody trying something and then they can't be found because it went wrong. Okay. Let's do research. Like, let's do more than Google. Okay. Oh my God. I'm just thinking about it right now. Like, I'm going to go outside. I'm going to get a spiritual awakening. I'm going to bury myself, man. It's not a problem. And then they'll be like, wait a minute. I didn't think this through. I can't breathe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you look in the actual card, it gives you a demonstration. You see that he has a breathing straw, right? This is something that is not a new ceremony, okay? Buried in the earth ceremony is very, very honored and very old, and it's a real thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, that's how it hit me. How's the cards hit you? When you guys see buried in the earth, what does it say to you? You know what I'm saying? What is that about? You know what I mean? When you go on to the next card and it says the upper world and the future, how are we honoring our future? For me, I don't disrespect my future by respecting my now. Do you know what I mean? And it's really important for me to respect the now. You know what I mean? I don't want to live in yesterday. I don't do this, my other life readings that I've heard people do, and I'm not knocking it. Don't get me wrong. past live readings and all that stuff is great, but I want to live this life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be disrespectful if you guys believe. This is just what I believe, okay? Your path is yours and be the leader of your journey. But I'm just saying, like, for me, what does it do me to find out what I did in my past life? It does me no good. Me personally, I want to live this to the fullest. I have a whole line of family in this life, and I have a whole line of ancestors in this life, and I'm honoring them, and it's in addition to the past lives. So for me, this is what it's about, like right now and here and now. So when I'm seeing that future card, that's what it is. Like, let's honor the now. Let's honor the future by celebrating and not wasting any moments that we have and taking them for granted today. And that's for me. But how's it hitting you guys? You know what I mean? How is the altar hitting home? Honoring the altar. A lot of people take altars differently, right? And I want to know what it does for you. What is your definition of altar, right? And then, of course, how do we get through these times? Crystals, amplified, and feathers of resignation. This is something that's very important to me. Christy Castenbaum's in the house. What's up, sister? She said, oh my God, I get to see the live for a sec, my brother. Hey, what's up? Prayers and love for you and David and everything going on with that situation. You know, having a heart attack, man. Having a heart attack is just, it's one of those things, right? What do you call it? Eye-opening, life-changing. I don't know what the word you guys would use. You know, her husband had a heart attack. Our hearts and prayers. Please smash those hearts for Christy Castenbaum and the Castenbaum family. Eli, Buffalo Cub. Let's do what we can to send that family love. I know we have another situation going on with Danette Bashaw and her daughter fighting cancer. That's how I feel about cancer. I can't say it out loud, but you guys know what I'm doing. Okay? Right? I did a subliminal, oh yeah. And I like, oh yeah, oh, my hand was in there though. Dun-dun. Prayers and healing love go out to Danette Bashaw and her family and her daughter for sure. This is like the way it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Even my bro, he's going through something. He had a stab wound. His stab wound was hurting him. He was in the hospital yesterday, so it was hitting him hard too. You know what I mean? So there's like a lot of things can hit us. You know what I mean? For me, I just want to tell you, I'm here for you, and I love you guys. You know what I mean? And now hopefully that's enough to give, you know, just the love and being there for you. You know what I mean? Like you guys give me, I give you. This is what it's about, that love. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Love. And I like to say love different. Like when you just say, hey, man, I love you. It doesn't work like that for me. For me, I have to say like something like, I love you, baby. Oh, yeah. You got to use like the Zatarans, you know what I mean? There are a lot of things happening a lot. You're definitely right, Jen Esparza, 100%. That's my mom. Christy says that's my mom's intro to Yona's middle finger to cancer. Okay. Mama Castenbaums. Okay, so, okay, maybe it's... So my name is Yona, okay? It's so nice to meet you. I like coffee, and I'm trying to behave, you know what I'm saying? I'm the crazy guy that got your daughter to really get into feathers. So, I'm pretty sure you want to hear the kazoo sound that I can do. That's what I do. I can do it just at cue on point whenever I want to. Yo, welcome Castenbaum's mom home. That's too much? Okay. Anyway, I made a video last night, and it seems appropriate for what's going on. I wanted to honor the worm moon and just be excited about it. A lot of people were sending me photos. Even some of the news centers were posting photos that I just thought were incredible. Like Kevin, he had posted this picture out of Houston. It was amazing. Jen Esparza sent a picture that was great. Danette sent I call her Danette, but it's Bashaw. You know what I'm saying? Danette Bashar. She posted an amazing one. There's one that was from California, and it looks like there's a hand holding the moon. It was really kind of cool. So I put all these photos together in the last minute at 4:30 this morning, um, and I thought it was just incredible. So I want to share it with you guys now.
Show me what it's like to be circling among the clouds. Because without you by my side, I would be stuck here on the ground. You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like the stars. I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. You can take me high. I can see the sun closer to you now.
You guys can check out that video on my new YouTube channel. It's just simple, Yona Dotson. I just thought it was amazing how it turned out, but I loved the fact that we were all under the same moon and look at the different perspectives. Like this globe of this sphere, right? And here's Italy and here's UK, and everybody got a different perspective of the moon, but we were still under the same energy, and for me that was just amazing. And I really can't thank you all enough. For those who know me, when we do the new moon, I think that I'm going to do again, open up the door for people to send me those pictures on that night of the new moon. And even if you don't see the new moon, but the new moon's behind the clouds glowing it, I want to see that too. That is energy that is unconceivable. A lot of people don't realize, right? When you're charging moon water, you can do it without having direct eye contact with the moon. You can charge your crystals. Energy goes through it, whether it's visibility, energy. Can you see energy? So then why would we think that we need to see the visibility of the moon to get our crystals charged, right? There's some knowledge perhaps there that I just gave, but I want to let you guys know, like every time you guys send me stuff like that, a collage like that, like I just thought was interesting. Germany and Italy, and I really want to see Australia's moon. I want to go around the world, and this moon is what connects me and my personal journey to all you, and I hopefully the moon does the same for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Because by connecting us all under the same moon, no matter what we were doing, we all had that moon on top of us, and that worm full moon lets us know, hey, listen, the ground's getting warm, the worms are coming out. It's time for us to get ready and start tilling that whatever we're working on, whatever we have goals in sight that we want for a harvest, you know what I'm saying? It's time for us to let's get ready. Let's get ready to plant some of them seeds. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's important for all of us to focus on that growth and that prosperity. You know what I'm saying? We're all destined prosperity, all of us. Okay, all of us have gifts, all of us. But all of our purposes is different. And so finding those purposes, it matters. Okay? And the best way to find it is to get a lot of support, a lot of love from like-minded people. It's really that simple. You know what I'm saying? For me to try to change this world was a young man's mentality, and it's I just want to be a light in the world. I just want to be like, I want people to say, you know what? That brother was a smiling, happy guy who was always helping. You know what I mean? And a little bit of a goober, a little bit of a big teddy bear, you know what I mean? But that's what it is. Like, same with you guys, every one of you have touched me in some regard in a positive life. And, again, getting back on the reading about taking nothing for granted. Thank you. Thank you. I love you all. It means the world to me what you've done. You've changed my life. You've inspired me. And a lot of people I haven't even met inspired me, and I hope to one day shake their hand and tell them thank you as well. And I love you all for that. You know what I mean? Like it's an amazing opportunity to be able to be doing what I'm doing, and I'm not going to take nothing for granted. You know what I mean? So you guys, hopefully today's show was empowering, enlightening, and happy and funny, and we got to have some coffee together. I got Southern Pecan in the cup. It's good times. Until Monday, I'll see you then. Highest blessings to y'all. I love ya. Oh yeah, it's time to go.
Hey,